Hi, Virgo. It's Lulu. So today I'm going to do your weekly read. It may be for you may have already experienced it, or you're going through it, or you will. It's on you. But make sure that you listen to the other signs as well, your other major placements, to get some clarity. All right. So let's see. We're gonna start with the Goddess Oracle. I think this is the Goddess Oracle. Okay. I was about to look for it. What do you have here for my beautiful Virgos? All right. Start delegating. Green Tara. Butterfly Maiden. Transformation. Solace. Bodies of water. I would like to be there. Okay. Mm. Mawu. Mother Earth. Damara. Guiding children. All right. And Diana, focused intention. I like it. All right. So, Virgo, it looks like maybe in the recent past, you may have gone through some things that require for you to stop trying to do everything yourself. Okay. Um, with this card, this has a lot to maybe you have a big heart. Heart. Uh, and it's important for you to remember that the burden doesn't have to be yours. You don't have to experience the things that you are experiencing. Maybe a lot of people lean on you, a lot of people um look up to you for support. Okay, so let's see here. What is this green Tara for Virgo, please? The Ace of Pentacles. All right. Maybe you took on some new work, a new job, a new project, or what have you, but you are being gifted here from the universe. So that's very important as well. Once you receive this gift, once you receive whatever this is that is coming to you, that may, feel like, okay, this is even more to put on my plate. It's time to delegate. Okay. It's time for you to start paying someone to do something here. There's a grasshopper. I think that's a grasshopper. Let me show you on his head. So that's some type of wisdom or clarity coming through as well. So you want to be open to that. It may even be grasshopper, like Mr. Miyagi. Okay. Using your wisdom to make sure that you make the right decisions, because it seems as though you may have come out of your words. That makes sense with this guiding children. So I'm just going to read across, because with this guiding children, maybe you not necessarily work in an atmosphere where you actually work with children, but it may even be that your students, maybe you view your students or your clients or what have you as something you nurture them in a childlike way, but it has to do with counseling people or something like that. And it's like you have a lot to offer, and that's why things are coming through, working out for you the way that they are. That's why they want you to use wisdom with this. Oh, okay. It's not matching. Whatever. I was feeling blue. Okay. So I had to find something with blue. Whatever. All right. So something about your words, there's volumes. Your words speak volumes, right? Your words are valuable. You have very valuable insight that you provide. You may even be someone who gives market tips or something like stock market tips or something like that. But it's something with money coming out of your mouth. So you speak a lot of things into existence as well. All right. And then you have this transformation card, which means that this change that you are going through, this change, you becoming that butterfly again, right? We go through this a number of times, and it's like, okay, we learn to make peace with ourselves as well as our surroundings, our situation, or what have you, as we are on the upswing. Excuse me, the upswing of sorts. All right. A colorful new beginning. All right. So let's see here. Clarify this, butterfly maiden. The Nine of Wands, you've been through a lot, and that's part of the transformation. It can be uncomfortable, right? You may try to come out, like, let's say that you were in hermit mode, and you try to come out of hermit mode before it's time for you to, and you have all of this, recalibrating of energies and intertwining with, the divine, and have all these things going on. It's important to remember to use wisdom when deciding to go out or move into a space that you already know is going to be uncomfortable, even more uncomfortable than you being in your introverted space or your domain, right? Whatever that is, your cave. So it can be uncomfortable when you are transitioning or something like that with that 9 of Wands. And it may even be that, even delegating is something that is part of your transformation. Even asking for assistance or looking into certain things is a part of what it is that you are learning to do. Of course, Virgos like to handle a lot of stuff themselves. They like to, I can do it. I know, because I need it done right. Right. And it's like sometimes you can, you know, provide the information that someone would need to a T, which I know y'all probably do. Provide the information to the person or people. You have your rules, regulations, and what you're willing to compromise in certain situations or what have you. So it's important to remember that. All right, clarify this 9 of Wands and transformation, because you're getting to the bottom of something. The Hierophant, it may be in your commitments, maybe you are changing up or knowing that your relationship needs more structure. It may have to do with work. Maybe you got a new position as well, and they put you in a space where you are supervising others, right? And that may be the children aspect of it as well, because people may not know how to do things in a certain type of way. There may be some type of immaturity that you've been having to deal with. And now it's time for you to do what is necessary with your commitments. This is bringing structure, the transformation of structure. The way that you used to see things may be a little different. I feel like a lot of the information is going to be provided to you, whether this is a job, whether this is some type of spiritual practice, whatever it is. It's like this is what you signed up for before you came here. Yay. Spend time near water. Moving water. It has to be moving water, flowing water, because this helps to recalibrate the muscle memory, but overall the water within, right? It also cleanses and clears you, but also whatever it is that you need to go out and do near some water, this is the time to do it here in the near future. I really feel like this, like you have 2 green cards, which is heart energy. So whatever's been a huge burden on you, or you may have felt like it's too much to do, it was, there's just a lot that you can't discuss with some of you. Maybe I was about to say your significant other, but there may be a lot of things that you cannot discuss at this time. Go and let the water have it. Let me see here. What is this? May even be drinking water as well. Maybe your diet is changing as well. There may be some type of health concern that you look into. Okay, so what is Solace saying to Virgo? The 4 of Swords. This is going to give you that clarity and clearing of sorts as well when it comes to your connection to your feelings, your emotions, but also being very seeing where it is that you need balance in your life, coming to a space where you know what no longer serves you, you know what no longer can be done, and how things need to be done once you hand over certain responsibilities to other people. This is like the nail in the coffin. Okay, so there's clarity by this water. What is this 4 of Swords? The Wheel of Fortune, fated experiences. So there's a lot with the way that fate and destiny works. You never know what may happen. You never know what you will experience, right? That's like, oh, I know if I go to this store and all I want to do is buy a candle, and you end up buying some more shit. And it's like that was some stuff. You went and saw some things that you had been thinking about, and then you realize that this is the perfect time to purchase it for what it is that you need to do with it, right? So it's kind of like that. Like y'all don't know what fate and destiny means. Whatever. Let me see. There's some huge events, a lot of huge events. All right. But you're in the upright with this. So it's like really coming to terms with why certain things happen. There's clarity about your destiny that is coming when you go out by water, basically. What is this Wheel of Fortune for Virgo? The 4 of Pentacles, not allowing yourself to be distracted, really pulling back, pulling in, having some type of financial constraints, or, even physical constraints, because maybe you were overworking, right? Maybe you were overdoing it, right? Some of you may even be in a space where you will begin to, exercise more, or really be mindful of, the things that may have happened in the recent past that has to do with your money, your finances, the practical things, right? How much are you working? Are you overworking? Are you really enjoying your life? Are you able to do things in a sense where you are, really enjoying yourself with all things that you do, right? Let me see. What is this, Mother Earth? Environmentalism may be important as well. What does this Mother Earth have to do? The Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So something that you may have been a part of, you may have realized that that was something that was in the way, something that you were, it's like with the Six of Wands in the reverse, it's like people are not, um, excited to see you. People are not excited to be around you. People are not giving you the accolades or something like that. So with the Six of Wands in the reverse, it's like there may be some type of challenge that you will be overcoming, but it has to do with this Mother Earth. I get this like the World card too. So there's something that needs to end, right? And it's like that's just what that is. Okay. What is this Mother Earth saying to Virgo? The Two of Wands, you have a decision to make. How will you proceed? How will you because some of you may have had maybe changing careers, and I do understand that's under transformation, right? Some of you may have a child that has come up, and it's like, why am I having a baby at this time? Why, am I going through this with a child at this time? That's part of your transformation. Is showing you something that has a lot to do with your maturity, your emotional intelligence, and your growth. But what I'm getting with this is that there may be a change of careers. Maybe you decide to go into something that you already were meant to go into. And what I was going to say about that is it can be challenging. Again, transformations can be challenging because it's like it's the equivalent of starting a new job when it comes to if you are having a change, a shift in your career, a shift in the dynamics of your everyday life, what it is that you thought made you, what it is that you thought that you were doing that had to do with your life experiences, right? But let's see. But when you make this choice, but let's see. But when you make this choice, I feel as though it's going to be a very good choice, because it's the equivalent of if you've always um, spoken to or counseled certain types of people, right? And you come to a space where you realize there's a different group of people that you are meant to counsel, right? I was listening to a very interesting podcast last night, and the man made so much sense. So this kind of goes into this as well, but it made so much sense because he was called to pull back from the multitude, which is the masses, and go into a space where he was only working with a very small group of people that were called to work under him. So that's kind of what that makes sense about when it comes to this. All right, let me see. Hold on. What is Damara with this guiding children for Virgo? The Queen of Wands. They want you to be very strong. There's something about you being having a magnetic pull when it comes to counseling and helping others, especially ones. They want you to be very strong. There's something about you being having a magnetic pull when it comes to counseling and helping others, especially children. Maybe you're helping people with their children, whatever it is to do with children. But they want you to focus your intention when you do make this decision, because it has a lot to do with, your thoughts may waver, your feelings may waver. You may feel vulnerable or what have you, but they want you to maintain your focus, maintain your actions need to be based on whatever this new thing is, this new direction that you are going, and it's going to pay off. It's just going to take some time. What is this Queen of Wands? The Three of Wands. All right. So there's something that you may have been waiting for. Boom. And there it is. The Ace of Pentacles is coming. Something that you may have been waiting for is on its way to you. And I feel as though there may be 2 to 3 things that may have been you've been waiting for. So again, priorities. It's important to go ahead and prioritize now so that when it does come in, you will know exactly what to do with it, right? Because it may catch you off guard, or someone may catch you off guard. What is this focused intention? The Seven of Wands, stand in your truth, stand in your power, be on defense but not defensive, of course, with the Seven of Wands. But it's also about, not blocking your manifestations, but also being open to what this is that you are focusing on, and protecting your mind, your body, your spirit. So that means that you may go into a space where there's certain things you can't listen to anymore. Of course, not certain things that you can't eat, but this has to do with like everything that you do needs to be action oriented, that goes along the lines of this new decision that you've made, this new calling that may have come up or what have you. Yeah, it's going to be very important because this ship is red and yellow. So that's root chakra and solar plexus. So you are really being empowered in those areas. Your security and stability is should be good at this time, as well as your self-esteem. And it's like if people are trying to pull you in different directions, if your mind is trying to pull you in different directions, it's going to be real important that you just take a moment to be still, it's going to be real important that you just take a moment to be still,